choreography was the next challenge. Now, Gita Govinda has been choreographed by many people. It's a vital part of almost all the classical dance forms and people who are educated in the form, in the dance style itself. But all 24 prabandhs were not done by anyone that I know of that were documented. They may have been done by many, but nothing is there in one compilation and available for others to understand and use. Secondly, every prabandh has roughly around 8 padhs. That's why it's called a Ashtapadi. But most of us, when we study one Ashtapadi, are not taught all the 8 padhs. For some reason, we choose a few and we do lots of sancharis to it, and we perhaps leave out some of the ones that may or may not be very important for the entire story. But this time round, what we did is we took all the 24 prabandhs and all the Ashtapadis that were there, all the padhs that were there. This was a big challenge because there was no track record of ever having seen anyone do that. Since it's a new venture, the first time ever, everything had to be evolved. Everything had to be made from the scratch. And that's why it took us years together to actually come up with this choreography. Now, I started doing this with my students. I wanted to share whatever Gita Govinda is all about, whatever Jayadeva has written, whatever I was taught by my gurus here, there into smaller segments of the Prabandhs itself. I put them together and filled in all the gaps that were needed and made new choreographies for the rest of it. Then I realized, why just my students? Why just limit it to an X amount of dance enthusiasts and dancers? Why not share it with those who may be of different dance genre, whether it is Indian classical dance form or anything else? And why not make it available to one and all who want to understand this the way we see it? That's why the project enhanced, rolled up into something that you will be seeing now, into various ways of teaching, explaining not only the shabdat or the sancharis that we use in dance as such, but also the art of choreography, how to choreograph your own pieces, individualized, personalized, made to your order, made to your desire. How do you do that? What are the tools necessary for you to actually imagine your translation to a text? I think that is the intellect that every dancer deserves to be shared, and that's what we've done. It's a dance education.